Vincenzo Betulia. He's the owner of some of the biggest restaurants in Naples right here on 5th Avenue. And coming up soon enough is Valentine's Day, the most romantic day of the year. And he's featuring here at the French some Valentine's Day items that are romantic, kind of aphrodisiac type items. So tell us a little bit about some of the menu items that you're featuring kind of before Valentine's Day, on Valentine's Day, and afterwards.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, we have, in my opinion, I feel that I have the most romantic restaurant on 5th Avenue. Being on the avenue with a beautiful tree that's lit up, we have an indoor-outdoor bar, and who does romance better than the French? Even though I'm Italian, it's okay, I'll admit that. But what we're going to do today, we're going to do some truffle risotto, and truffles actually.
These are legit.
They just flew in today. Also on our menu, we do wonderful oysters. Oysters give you that lovey-dovey feeling. Wink, wink, yeah, with champagne, a little bit of Sancerre, some of our craft cocktails. And then we're also going to show you today, a lot of people don't realize that avocados are an aphrodisiac as well. So when you're having avocado toast in the morning, you might get that lovey-dovey feeling. But we're going to show you how to do a tuna tartare, which is very classic in French. And I'm replicating one that I had in Paris, but we're going to do it over an avocado puree. Pretty cool.
I can't wait.
So what we're doing here is we're going to melt a little bit of butter, and we're going to add a little touch of olive oil to this pot, okay? And we want to warm it up. We don't want any color.
So risotto requires a good amount of technique. It's not like a beginner's dish to cook.
It's not super hard, but yes, you have to pay attention to it. It's a little bit of a labor of love.
It's a labor of love, exactly.
So this is our boreal rice. There's many different types of rice that come from the north of Italy. What we're going to do is we're going to add the rice to this, and we're going to toast this off. We're going to add a little touch of onion. Okay?
Okay, that gives it flavor.
Now what we want to do is we want to allow the onion to cook, and we want the rice to toast. Okay, so once we toast the rice, you want to make sure that you have hot water or broth and then hot white wine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this white wine and we're going to pour it into the rice, just enough to cover the rice. You don't want to go too much and you don't want to put too little. Just enough to submerge the rice under the liquid, and you want to be able to stir this. All these ingredients can be found in any store locally, and now our boreal rice is everywhere. So you can even find it at Publix or any specialty market.
But it won't be as good as if you make it.
That's right, it's better if I make it.
Of course.
So now what you want to do is you want to be able to allow the rice to take in this white wine. The white wine adds sweetness, and it also adds a little bit of acidity. So as you can see up in this corner here, the rice is already starting to soak in the liquid. In turn, it's going to release starch. That's what makes risotto very creamy. We're going to slowly add water or whatever broth you have. If it's chicken broth, if it's vegetable broth, beef broth, it doesn't matter. See that?
Yeah.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little touch of butter. Okay? So here I'm going to add the butter.
Just a little touch.
Just a touch. Okay, I'm going to stir that in. Allow that to melt. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the Parmigiano Reggiano.
So this is quality Parmigiano Reggiano.
Oh yeah, this is the granddaddy of them all. Of all the cheeses in Italy, this is the one. Mm-hmm. So we're going to start plating now. You can smell the truffles. Like I said, we just got these truffles in.
Oh my God.
They arrived this morning at 11 a.m. Again, look at the creamy texture. It's super delicious. We're going to add a little touch of olive oil to go on top. And then we're going to grab our truffles.
For the main event.
And we're going to start making it rain. There we are. The perfect
Bon
aphrodisiac of
appetit.
risotto with black truffle.
Wow. That is gorgeous. Okay, cheers. I have a hot date here. We're going to taste our delicious truffle risotto. And this isn't for the faint of heart. This is not a small amount of truffle. Oh my God. He's not kidding.
Very simple. What a lot of people don't realize is that avocado is considered an aphrodisiac. So what I've done here is a very, very simple puree of avocado. What we do is we take avocados, we take the core out, and then we put them in a food processor. You could do this by hand with a little touch of lime juice and a little bit of salt. We use sea salt, and then we also put a little bit of sour cream in it. So it just kind of keeps it nice and green, keeps it vibrant, and keeps it pliable.
So it's a refined guacamole.
It's like a refined guacamole, yeah. Tuna is something that you can find in the store everywhere. This is a wonderful tuna. It's a sashimi grade tuna that's coming out of Costa Rica. We're just gonna season with a little touch of salt and cracked pepper, okay? And then we're gonna add a little touch of olive oil. So here we're gonna add a little touch of shallot.
Shallots.
Yeah, shallots.
Very flavorful.
Okay, we're gonna do some finely minced chives here, very classic.
Pop of color.
Oh yeah, pop of color. And then what I have here is a soy lime vinaigrette. So I've made a small little vinaigrette with soy sauce. This is a gluten-free soy sauce called tamari, some shallots, some chives, the same ingredients that we have in here, and some honey and olive oil. And I'm just gonna drizzle it right on top. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop it right in the middle here. Again, you're kind of mixing into like Thai flavors with the cilantro, very typical of like banh mi's that you get.
Okay, now for the fresh seafood section of our romantic cake. We have our tuna tartare here that we're going to taste, and then also a gorgeous selection of oysters. Now, are these East Coast, West Coast? What's kind of the deal with these?
These are East Coast oysters. I prefer to have them from the East Coast because we can get them a lot quicker.
Mignonette. So why do you go mignonette rather than cocktail sauce?
Well, it was a French restaurant, so I can't do cocktail sauce.
Yeah,
although when people do request it, we'll make it. So, but we want to keep them.
They're very good.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big oyster snob, so
yeah. It's just a really wonderful mix. It's very, very simple and honest.
Okay, Chef, so we didn't want to give it all away, but you have several other menu items that you guys are featuring on Valentine's Day. So what are those? You know, what can we expect to see if we come in for our date night?
Well, obviously, again, revolving around aphrodisiac, we're going to have a wonderful creamy burrata, again, showing parts of Italy and parts of France. It's going to be served with braised leeks and artichokes. Artichokes are an aphrodisiac, so they give you those butterflies and those.
How do you know all that?
You know, I've been cooking a lot of Valentine's Days.
Well, thank you so much for my lovely date, my lovely evening. You've spoiled me, and the tour around your lovely restaurant here, indoor, outdoor, romantic, quick, casual stop in after the beach. There's a wide variety of things you can do here. And if you haven't made their Valentine's Day reservations yet, are you booking up? You're booking up?
We're getting full, so don't hesitate.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure.
Cheers.